Hello everyone, we're heading into Dark Visions for the final fight, going in with a fire-based team. So what I have, Chizuru is up first. Base form, lots of elemental resist. Saintly Castle helps out with some general mitigation, but high on elemental resist across the board. Typhus' Spirit, cool smile card for the LB modifier. And then in the shift, LB Focus. I'm only going to shift around the kill turn, so we didn't worry about any resist. .300 insect and limit damage for her. We have Rain up next. Base form, lots of elemental resist. Did give him Obsidian Bracer so that we'll have the 80 attack and magic break for the start. Calamity Border is important though for buffs. And then some evasion. So Chizuru does have 80 evade in the base. And then base for Rain, 50 evasion. And then in the shift, LB Focus. 60 evade. Also has 300 insect, 300 limit damage, and decent amount of elemental resist just to help with damage. Dwayne's up next. So elemental resist. I wanted to go with you. .300 insect and 50 evade. Shiloh is next. Titus's guard to boost his limit. Chain cap comes from Ibarra's card. He's got 300 insect, 300 limit, 60 evasion, and decent amount of elemental resist. And we have Zahn. So for him, pretty much just went survivability. So Saintly Castle, general mitigation, hat 100% provoke, so he'll get the one magic attack. Lots of resist. Wisdom of Hess to help out. A little bit of spirit. And he is full evade. And then we have Wilk. So Wilk, base form, resist. Saintly Castle to help out. Dragon's Brush, Pause, and Call of the Wild for LB Phil. Using his fist as well. So we have max crystals per turn and 250 rate boost in the base for him. 40 evasion should be fine enough. And then in the shift, gave him the fire card just so that he'll have a better fire boost. Call the Wild still to help with LB Phil. 300 insect, we're not using his limit. 70 evasion. Alright, let's jump in. Also, Zahn does have Lakshmi for stop resist, as that's going to be his first move, is stop resist for the party. And then Wilk, we're going to do break resist from the pause. Shiloh can guard turn 1. Dwayne is going to start singing for us. Rain is going to Calamity Border. And then Chizuru, we're going to bury it to cure the Imperil. We're going to Eastern to Katana Imperil the boss. And then Focus Strength for Mirage stacks. Also is a 400 attack buff that we're going to steal. Alright, Wilk is going to shift and do his limit for the 50 accuracy down on the boss. Alright, Shiloh, we're just going to triple on his bolting, try to get some crystals to Wilk. Rain is going to Calamity Border again. And then for Chizuru, we're going to Strong, Staunch, and then we're going to do Focus Spirit, and that's going to help Zahn out. And then for Zahn, we're going to Reflector. He can Elemental himself to extend the buffs. We're going to Critical on Chizuru, just to steal all the good buffs and the full hundo. And then Mystical to stop the non-elemental AoE. Turn 3, Wilk is going to go to the base, and then we're going to do the boost from the card so that he'll have the 100 for the kill turn. Shiloh, just triple bolting, help Wilk make sure that we have his limit good to go. Rain is going to shift and stack his limit. And then for Chizuru, we're going to Barrier to cure the Imperil. And then we'll do the other Magnus for body and mind. We need the defense physical mitigation for Dwayne because he's singing and can't evade, so he's going to get hit. And then Zahn is just going to stealth to not get dispelled and keep all the buffs. Alright, Wilk is going to shift. And we're going to do his Fist in Peril and get the Insect Killer on him. Shiloh, we're going to do 150 Fire Boost, Fire Field, and Wish to the mana to boost his limit. Chizuru is just going to Typhus his Spirits. For Dwayne, Oath, Blood Shield, and then his Hellfire for his 150 boost. For Rain, we're going to Fire Imbue the team, 150 Fire himself, and refill his limits. And then Zahn, we're going to Reflector, so we're going to Critical on Wilk for the 250 buff, spread everything, and then Mystical again to stop the AoE magic. Alright, time to kill. Chizuru is going to shift for a limit. Dwayne's going to do his Magnus. Rain does his limits. Shiloh does super. Zahn, we're just going to triple bolting. And Wilk is going to do his 90 break. So Zahn and Wilk are going to go first so everybody else can max out damage. Let's chain it up. $14.5. So not the best roll I got out of this team. So that's probably my mid roll or so. So we get 2 out of Chizuru. That seems about decent for her. 5.3 out of Rain. Dwayne can break 3. So I think Dwayne was the low roll overall. Will can get just over 1, I think, too, from testing. But not too bad overall. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.